Welcome, welcome, welcome. What's up, guys? It's been a while. It's been a while since I've made a video on this channel. I had left, but I am back. I definitely want to continue to make videos and make videos about something I'm passionate about, which is cryptocurrency, on a platform that I'm passionate about, which is YouTube. And I think it's just in really exciting times, and I just want to be a part of this wave of revolutionary times as much as possible. And I just want to be able to continue growing in this scene and learn from others, and hopefully relay some knowledge out there for maybe you guys to learn something, because I think it's really important on social media to really gather and view other people's perspectives on it, because especially for new people, new cryptocurrencies, I mean, it's really important to just gather a lot of tidbits of knowledge and different perspectives, so you as an individual can draw your own conclusions. That's the whole thing of it. That's what you start learning as you become an investor. You have to draw your own conclusions and make your own choices. You can't draw off anybody else's. So enough of that. I'm not going to get into that. Let's go ahead and talk about the god amongst gods of cryptocurrencies, which is Nano. I'm super stoked to be talking about this. Nano has always been my favorite cryptocurrency. And just want to give a brief overview of Nano and be talking about it, give a little perspective of it, and kind of look at it from a big picture. I'm not going to get too technical on it. I just kind of want to relay some new news about it, and why I ultimately think it's going to be the big dog of 2018. I just think Nano is more in the now of being able to implement some of its promises and be able to show the power of cryptocurrency more than any other cryptocurrency out there. And I'm talking about now. Like, we're not waiting. Like, Nano is ready. It's operating. All we need to do is have it be adopted. And I think that if there's just one thing that happens, if there's just one, just something that happens, just some way that it gets adopted in some way, it could start a domino effect. It can just start a snowball effect of just getting adopted everywhere. I'm going to get into that later. I have a specific example of what could happen, and maybe the developers on the Nano team could do it. And the things that's really exciting about cryptocurrency is an outside third party could help implement it. I'm going to get into that later. I'm just giving you a little teaser of what I'm talking about. So I mean, let's go ahead and start off here. I guess we can look at the price, $8.69. I mean, as you guys know, there was a crisis. It was the biggest headline news for like a week in cryptocurrency of Nano being manipulated and stolen by Bomber on BitGrail. And I mean, it was just really unfortunate. It was really sad. I mean, I just felt so bad for a lot of the supporters of Nano, and I felt so bad for most of the people knew that it was risky to keep it on low-key exchanges, but during very volatile times, there is a lot of people that are trying to do trades, especially with people that are really intelligent at trading, that wanted to trade Nano on BitGrail, or RaiBlocks it was still RaiBlocks on BitGrail at the time, but really unfortunate times. That this caused a lot of panic and probably a lot of confusion, and a lot of people thinking that this was Nano's fault, but ultimately it was BitGrail, the exchanges, was more at fault. Going off of technical analysis with the MACD, I mean, as you can see here, we're not seeing too much divergence in the MACD line. They're still super close. Meaning that it's just not going to be looking like it's going to be too volatile. There's not much momentum in the market right now, and other than that, I can't really go off of if it's going to be retouching some support line, because I mean, like I said, this is still a pretty new graph. But I'm going to say this from a personal point. I think the fundamentals are what really matters here, honestly, in the big picture of 2018. We can look at the graph, but I think Nano is way undervalued as it is, and so you don't in this certain situation. I'd rather look at the fundamentals of Nano and what it has going for it. And so let's go ahead and pull that up here. I'm gonna pull up the Discord chat here, and this is brand new news here today. And this was only about an hour ago. They just announced this in the Discord chat of an updated developer update. And this is a developer update of Nano, and there's a lot of cool stuff in here. They just released this today. Let's go ahead and take a brief overview of what we're looking at here. We're going to be looking at an updated desktop wallet. Pretty much just going to be, you know, fixing a lot of the bugs in it. You know, going to be maintaining that clean interface that they have. That's going to be coming out literally tonight, and then Windows users, it's going to be coming out tomorrow, the updated wallet. And then one really exciting thing for Android users is the Android wallet is going to be coming out. It's going to be available for certain people. So the team's going to be heading out to Los Angeles, I'm sure, to be networking and to be strategizing some more. And they're going to be finalizing the up-and-coming updated roadmap for 2018. I'm most excited about that because, you know, the roadmap is the best way to really see a vision of what the team has. And so I'm most excited about the roadmap. I'm really interested in what they're going to be talking about and what they're going to be announcing about how they're maybe going to be strategizing how maybe to get adopted. Are they going to be pushing more marketing? The technology is ready. I mean, it's ready. It's ready, you know. But here, the whole thing about it is, though, really is the community is so amazing and strong. It's a strong. Nano is one of the most strongest cryptocurrency communities out there. I mean, like, it's as if it's in the top 5 community. Like, you'd think Nano would be in the top 5 or top 10 at least for the community that's behind Nano. The community is ecstatic, and, you know, for a good reason. Now, one thing that Andreas Antonopoulos brought up is how to solve the issue of creative content creators online, and a better form of supporting them, pretty much, because it's been an issue. I mean, things like YouTube are just becoming more and more of a kind of a bureaucracy. Honestly, it's just becoming more controlled, and there's more of an incentive for advertisers, since YouTube is just becoming more and more mainstream and more mainstream in the media. I mean, let's face it, I mean, it's just become TV for this generation. It's just becoming a lot more centralized. I mean, there's just so much more of an incentive for content creators and like what's to be uploaded on YouTube, and I can point out so many examples of it, but I'm not going to. So I think it's about time to find another way to be able to support content creators online. And not everybody wants to pay fiat money. Not everybody's going to want to support people by just paying them American dollar money. Not everybody's going to do that. So you have to have advertisers to be able to support content creators. But this is the Nano is in the position to be able to solve this now, like currently. And I think this is a big opportunity for cryptocurrency and a big opportunity for Nano. And this is just one of many examples of why Nano can be adopted for real world use. So Nano is feeless. There's no fees to that. So that is the biggest factor to be able to enable this. So say you have content creators on the website. There can be some interface on, say, like your Chrome browser. There can be an extension, and your wallet is on the extension, and people that support a content creator can in some way press maybe a button to give a very small amount of Nano, like less than a cent, because, you know, cryptocurrency is awesome and you can do that. You can support them. There can be maybe even automation to where you can just support them automatically. You don't even have to press a button if you really believe in them. Maybe that's what, like, maybe subscribing is like. Maybe if you subscribe to somebody, that means you really support them, and so every time you go to watch their video, you give them like a cent worth of Nano to support them. And Nano is definitely in this position to be able to do that. And so that is great to be able to solve that problem. But two, this would pretty much propel adoption for Nano, because a lot of people would start using that. And they're having issues on YouTube with things getting unmonetized, which that's been a giant issue for a lot of YouTubers, because it's just like content is becoming so sensitive. What if there was another website, like a website that is out now? It's called DTube. It's like YouTube but cryptocurrency, DTube. Maybe they're going to use a different website like that, to where it's just cryptocurrency, and people that support them have that like automation of supporting them via Nano. And so they're like, okay, wow, this is, and so they're going to be a giant proponent of pretty much bringing awareness for all their followers to, hey, yo, use Nano to support me. That's just real world use right there, and that's a big opportunity. And so that's just an example of like what could happen if something, that's just one example. Say that happened, or any other thing happen out there that I'm missing. This is what it means to be adopted. Nano could fit in so many different real world uses to propel them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm an awful speaker. I'm trying to get better at it, so sorry if it was kind of hard to follow me along on this video, but I just want to be very truthful with it. Go ahead and subscribe if you guys haven't subscribed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go ahead and leave your feedback. Let's get the discussion flowing down in the comments below. Tell me what you guys think. And yeah, let's go Nano for 2018, baby. Let's go. Let's take over the world.